All right, we are back, and I'm excited to continue to see some of the amazing presenters that are going to be at NiceGate. We are under 2 weeks now. We're almost at single digits. I know that I head out on Saturday, next Saturday, but I was looking at the schedule today. It actually starts before Saturday with a maker fair and so many great things happening in New York, in Rochester for the NiceGate event. This is my second one, and I'm super excited to be there because it's just a wonderful time to meet professionals, meet inspiring people, and to just see some old friends that I haven't had a chance to see, and to get to see some of our X Factor authors, like our next guest, Mary Howard. Come on in, welcome, and it's great to see you.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You just got back from running, you're exercising, now you're online.
It's a busy life.
Yes, so for those out there who don't know you, share a little bit about what you do.
I'm a sixth grade teacher and I work in Grand Island, New York. I teach science and ELA. And if you're not familiar with Grand Island, I always say it's a pork chop shaped island that's just north of north of Buffalo, south of Niagara Falls.
Awesome. And how many Nice Gates have you been to?
I had a feeling you were going to ask that, and I heard you say it's your second or third. I think it's my 15th.
Oh wow! So
Yeah,
this is like an annual event for you.
it is. And a few years back, they inducted many of us into the Nice Gate Hall of Fame. So I have my star in the Nice Gate Hall of Fame, which is a cool thing.
Oh, is that it? Is that at the Hyatt at the, or is it like at the? Is I didn't know if it was at the event. Is it something special, or is it at like the headquarters?
Sometimes they just showcase it. The year they inducted us, we actually had stars, and I took my star. It was like a star that they put on the walk, and we were all in this like walk. So they might have some inductees this year. I don't even know.
Oh, that's super
Yeah.
exciting. And now for me, I've known Mary less than a year. We kind of met last year at Nicegate briefly, but then connected around a project that you were interested in putting out there. And from that came this amazing resource, artificial intelligence, to streamline your teacher life. So for those out there looking to support them, their educators around this, tell us about the project.
Just a little project, right? Yeah.
Little project.
Yeah. So when ChatGPT came out, I glommed onto it right away. And I had this thought in my head like, wow, this is the tool that can change education for teachers from a teacher perspective. And it will really lift the load. And so I plowed into it and dug through it and just came up with dozens upon dozens of ideas and ways that ChatGPT can help teachers. And so that's what it's all about.
And how's it been working with schools or with your own district around the book?
It's been a really exciting opportunity. I've had a lot of fun, presenting in different locations and sharing. And the best part about it is just to see the excitement surrounding the tool and the tools for that matter, and seeing
Mhm.
educators have those moments where they're like, oh my goodness, it can do that. It can do this. This is so exciting. And instead of being fearful, because when it first came out, I think there was a lot of concern and fear and teeth gnashing over the tool.
So, nice, Kate. We're going to get back to that. You have an exciting session that's not even on the calendar. Is that something you want to share?
Yeah, sure. It is on Sunday, and I believe it's at 10 a.m. And it's a less publicized one, but it will be publicized. So they have a series of, I guess you could call us experts on
And you
artificial.
published a book on it. I would say you're expert.
A reluctant expert, right? I guess, but they have us on stage, and we're going to go through a series of questions, and we're really going to dive deeply into the topic of AI and its impact on education. And so, what's really neat about it too is there's people from all walks of life with regard to education. So we have some superintendents, we have developers, and me, just a teacher. And
No,
so
don't say that. I was waiting for you to say that. You did so well at the beginning, and now we're back to it.
sorry. No, so we're going to look at it through a lot of different lenses.
Awesome. And who else is it? You said yourself, Amy.
I was afraid you're going to ask me all of the names, and I actually
Okay, so you just have to come and find out. And you have a long list of sessions actually. So one of them, what is this? This one I was reading through, and it's Saturday at 3 o'clock. What is this? This sounds super exciting.
It's modeled after TED Talks, but they aren't
Yep.
TED Talks. And we've been working with a group of teachers since early August to select a topic, refine a topic, and actually prepare a TED style talk to be performed on stage. So we've whittled it down to 3 speakers, and they will actually be taking the big stage delivering their talks. So
Oh
we've
wow.
served as like myself and Andrew Wheelock. We've sort of served as
Okay.
mentors and guides along the way for these speakers. So it's a really exciting program.
Wonderful. Is your topic ChatGPT, AI? What is, or can you not share?
So, well, no, I'm actually not speaking. I just help
Oh,
people
okay.
select their speeches and
I gotcha.
and entered them. So, yeah, so you'll find out who the speakers are. It's actually still a secret.
Okay, we're going to keep it that way. And then you have a few more coming up. We have this one. I'm guessing is around the book because it's very similar to a Streamline, the ChatGPT. And then you have a book signing. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about this session coming up.
So the Streamline with ChatGPT is directed toward anybody in education that is interested in the tool, and it's really designed for somebody that's coming in cold, not very familiar with it, or has maybe a small amount of experience, and they really want to see what it can do to support an educator. So from running rubrics to writing lesson plans to even evaluating student work, I'm going to walk people through many examples of what it can do.
This is super important, and some of your books will be in the bookstore. I know that because they ship them out. So the books will be in the bookstore. So check that out. And then we have a session that I think I'm part of, and maybe we'll just have a conversation right now about what's going on. But this Fab 5 presentation, tell us about this.
Right. So we've really picked some people from all over education that are going to come in, and they have 5 minutes to share their thought, to share their idea. They're on the clock, they're on a timer. And, these are usually not instructional, but they're rather motivational. So people come in and share what they're passionate about with regard to ed tech.
Awesome. All right. So I know I'm going to be there. I have something in mind. So I'm going to craft that up this weekend, and I'll get that to you. Are you one of the 5?
I am one of the 5. Yep.
All right, super.
Yeah, but it's not just 5 people, it's 5 minutes, but we're going to pack as many as we can into that 1 hour session.
All right, so I will make sure to get something. I'll be there after the book signing, and I'm really excited about it. And another one that's not on here, then you're going to join me in the Ignite Your Creativity, which is something I wanted to try, and very similar to that, but this one is we just go, and the slides keep moving, and I'm excited that you're able to join for that for sure.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. It sounds a little bit more like a performance, almost like a kind of this high pressure, spit it out.
Yeah, and we have some great people. I'm excited that people who are interested. And then you have app smashing. So how does this work with ChatGPT, app smashing? Because isn't ChatGPT an app itself?
It is. Well, I guess the app smashing is taking what's from one app and putting it into another app, So these are examples where, you produce something on ChatGPT. Let's say it's a list of vocabulary terms, and you take those terms and you can pull them into another site or another source and create something to use in your classroom.
Awesome. So you're doing a ton. I mean, you are packed from, it looks like Saturday through Tuesday. How are you going to find time to learn for yourself? And if so, what are things you're interested in?
It can be a challenge, because I'm on the conference planning committee. So we run from one conference to the other, just making sure things are all set. But I will find time. And when it comes to what I'm interested in, it usually is something that's a little bit more cutting edge tech. It's not just AI. For years, I've been really interested in AR and VR and how to use that and leverage that to keep students engaged in the classroom. So I'll probably find me sniffing around some of those booths in the expo hall. Definitely.
Awesome. So 15 years or so, how does it continue to stay relevant for you? Some of this work, and you've been there for a long period of time, and you bring this back to your classroom. Like for first timers, share some strategies that will help them maximize this event.
The event can be overwhelming. I've often described it as, like a 3-ring circus, because there just is so much going on. So go with the plan, take a look at the conference schedule and have an idea of what it is that you're interested in, sort of focus on those things, because you're trying to get it all and absorb it all. You simply won't. It's absolutely impossible. And definitely have a backup plan. If you've got a session in mind or a speaker in mind, you may need a backup plan, because sometimes those are very popular and we get standing room only type of events. So maybe pick 2 or 3 sessions that you're interested in for each time slot, and definitely leave time for the expo hall. It is one of the biggest, best expo halls you'll ever see, and you get so many great ideas walking through that, especially the hands-on activities. You see some different robotics. You'll see virtual reality headsets, AR, lots of AI stations. I have a feeling will be there as well. So there's just so much to see and do.
Absolutely. So if you haven't had a chance to check out all of Mary's work, check out her on X with her Twitter handle or X handle scrolling below, or check out some of her work at Smarticles.com, which is also, I think, your Instagram handle. Where did that come from?
When my son was little, he was working on homework and he did a great job on something. I said, "Oh my gosh, that was fantastic." And he says, "Yeah, I used my Smarticles." And I was writing a blog at the time and it needed a title. And I went, "That's the title. That's going to work." So that was literally like, he's 30 now. So that was a while.
Okay.
That's how long I've been blogging, but yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, congratulations for all of the successes. And for those out there, we just shipped over 25 books to a school district. Mary's been doing some amazing work. There's books at NYSCATE to check out, and she'll have a book signing, as we said, in multiple sessions. So for those of you heading to NYSCATE, make sure to introduce yourself to Mary. It will definitely be someone who is inspiring for you. And if you haven't, check out her work online and connect with her. So Mary, I'll see you in under 2 weeks. And look forward to connecting and have a couple sessions together, and looking forward to, as you said, a performance, having fun, and catching up for sure.
Yeah, and I'm going to give one more plug. Look at TikTok too. I've been pushing out a lot of new content and new materials related to AI at Mary Howard 118. It's TikTok. It seems to be the place a lot of people are going for information these days. So
all right, you heard it here. Check Mary out on all the socials, and TikTok is going to have some of your video content as well to support you. So Mary and all of our NYSCATE individuals out there, look forward to continuing to connect and see you in person. For those who were not able to attend, make sure to check out all of these interviews as they continue to come up to see some amazing, impactful educators. So Mary, we'll see you in just under 2 weeks.
Sounds great. Can't wait.
See ya.